Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Отлично работает.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Отлично работает.
Sebastian, there you are.
Себастьян.
You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
Нельзя ничего рассказывать.
If you say so. I won't press
сказали
you
нельзя.
now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point.
Тот дед.
You might need me.
Дед-пердед.
So,
Да.
why would
Профессор
you
Фиг.
look for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Профессор
Precisely.
Фиг сказал,
You mentioned
нельзя.
being clever enough not to
Нельзя.
get caught in the restricted section.
Вот.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Че, увидеться с ним? Или что он? А где бутылка? Дай сюда ее. Так, чтобы чекать. Работает. А
What
что
will
если
happen
нас
if we're
поймают?
caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist.
Пивству нельзя попадать.
Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Пивсу нельзя.
А как же
Thank you,
библиотека?
Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Этот. Филч? Филч?
Библиотекарь.
А.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to
Understood.
be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Так, учим новые заклинания. F. Пробел. F. Пробел. Выучено. Это чтобы невидимым быть. Угу. Только прикол в том, что из этих заклинаний... Где заклинания? Инвентарь, таланты. А, вот. Это было вот это, правильно? Но мы не можем вот сюда это втащить.
Почему?
Не знаю. Поэтому нам придется на единичку пока поставить. Да, работает.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well. Be careful.
Они типа такие даже не заметили то, что дверь открылась, да?
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get
Understood.
you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Так он же отвлекать должен, нет?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Бабка, ты чего? Не надо. Обой меня поймать хотел.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Так, нам сюда разблокировать. Ага, вниз. Угу. Понял, принял.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Там причем привидение. Не заметил меня.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Никого нет.
Who have we here?
Это Пивс?
Sebastian
Как
Sallow
обычно,
and his
короче. Он
little
всегда выскакивает там,
friend.
где не нужно.
Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Тут нам надо собрать.
Reparo!
Так, это мы взяли. Взяли, да?
Назад.
Извиняюсь, не заметил. Так.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it.
А, тут спуститься надо. Там спрыгнуть он не может. При том, что там можно спрыгнуть.
Where might this lead?
Элегантная повседневная форма.
Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Спасибо, что ты мне это просто подсказал. Иначе бы я не догадался, кстати.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Ваша способность использовать древнюю магию накапливается после успешной атаки и получения урона. При успешном использовании комбинаций, состоящих из 10 попаданий боли, создаются сгустки древней магии. Собирая их, вы можете значительно пополнить свой индикатор древней магии и восстановить немного здоровья. Ага, чтобы вот эту сокрушительную атаку совершить, нужно нажать X. Это то, что я в самом начале делал. Это мы уже проверили, это мы уже знаем. Ты поняла? То есть это целая головоломка. Чуть не упали.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Понял.
nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
А, тут видишь, надо шмоточки собирать тоже. Всякие, одевать.
Давай оденем цилиндр. Угу. А что еще есть? Вот тут вот было еще.
Вот это?
Ну,
Ну да, больше.
в брюках он теперь.
Угу.
А мантию можно снять?
Нет, можно другой одеть, который хуже. Не успел?
Accio.
Это, короче, по типу этого. Блять, ну ты пиздюк. Здесь нажал. Это по типу, знаешь, как в этом называется? В Elder Scrolls? Нет.
Elden Ring?
Elden Ring, да. Там тоже надо было механики, типа, чтобы так вот проходить. То есть тут нужно четко видеть, когда у тебя горит над башкой, тебе нужно нажимать Q. Посикала. Идут казнить кого-то. А, они способностью восстанавливают, видишь? Прикольно, да? Это кто? Это Дамблдор, что ли? Нет? Не похож?
Может, 4 основателя Хогвартса. Не знаю.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Он такая, ага.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Блин, Пипс какой-то противный и уродский в этой игре. Какой-то клоун летающий. Согласна? Так, куда нам подниматься? Наверх? No. Следующее появилось задание. 104 метра. Пивс. Угу. А интересно, а где можно зелья вот эти варить для жизни?
Не знаю.
Потому что у меня больше нету. У нас же был где-то рецепт, нет? Подожди, вот это вот что у нас? Основные, это задачи, взаимоотношения, побочные. И выполнен. Понятно, короче, основные вот здесь у нас. Карта. Понятно. В принципе, испытания. Вот, испытания, задания, бой, что-то исследование. Ага. Вручай комната. Коллекции. Ну, что-то то, что мы собираем. Инвентарь. Вот тут вот опять что-то показывает. Таинственная книга. Ага. Я забыл, что хотел посмотреть на самом деле.
Где зелье варить?
А, да, у нас рецепты должны быть. Таланты, коллекции, снаряжение, карта, задание. Не-не-не. Короче, где-то должно быть то, что мы зелье варить должны, да. О, щит. Башня защиты от темных искусств. Наверх, да, нам? Ждать. А, нет, начать. Я думаю, ждать надо. Ну, в принципе, ждать то, что типа ночь была, да? Мы сейчас фигу несем и днем. Мне показалось сзади, что это
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Окей, мистер Фиг. Смотри на это.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Мы пойдем на задание, да, Бусь? А, запретный лес тоже есть. Угу, окей. Ты прочитал? Окей.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Так, наверх? А, нет, вниз. Блин, вот это вот по лестнице вообще непонятно, куда бежать всегда. Тебе не кажется? Здесь есть Хогвартс.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Занятие по травологии надо, короче. Вот опять это как профессор Стебель было.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Это учительница такая молодая.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Это у них уже что-то модерное в фильме, они одевали на эти наушники.
Rip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
А теперь, считай, AirPods воткнули. А это, я сказать, вообще без этих. Без беруш сидит. Зачем ее пересаживать?
Потому что тут побольше кошечки места мало.
Envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now,
Прекрасная
for our next
женщина.
task, we'll be planting dittany at our pot.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
Бадьян.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld
Что такое бадьян?
potion, as you all should know from Professor
Такой
Sharp's
есть?
class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to
Рябиновый
use in
отвар.
Wiggenweld potion.
А, ну рябиновый отвар это
Professor
же и есть
Sharp tell
здоровье.
you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Что это, профессор Чесноук? Чесноук?
Да.
Типа, серьезно?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the
Так,
other day.
стоп, куда?
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll
Наверх
be
нам
showing you
надо,
the
да?
Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good.
Так, здесь нам
really
надо
good.
спуститься
But you outright
вниз.
slaughter. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping. Go on.
Китайская жующая капустка. Собрать, собрать. Так, нам что нужно китайской жующей капустки собрать? Ну,
See that dummy?
ничего.
Just toss the cabbages at
Так,
it.
мы взяли 2
They'll do
штучки.
the
Ну,
rest.
давай еще возьмем на всякий случай. Атакуйте манекен. А, манекен. Сорян.
Китайской капусты.
С помощью китайской капусты. Нажимайте Tab. Ага. И чё?